On the Nissan Rogue for the 2.5 liter engine, the oil filter will be here in the passenger wheel well. As you can see, that's not the case for the 2 liter. It's underneath the undercarriage plastic cover, which you can take off just by popping out all these little pop locks. A special tool exists, which is only $10. I don't have that, so I'm using a screwdriver to pop out the middle section, and then the whole thing should come out. Some of them come out easier than others, depending on how loose they are. You might break some, they're pretty cheap to replace. This is what the whole thing looks like when you take it off. As you can see, there's 11 spots around the outside and then 6 more at the front if you don't have 3 foot of clearance under your car to just flap it open. I like to separate them here. There's 2 different kinds. So you can see with that gone, now we have the oil filter and then this black oil pan with the plug at the back. I couldn't find my 14mm socket, so I ended up using a 9/16, which is probably good enough. Had to stop by the store again because the oil filter I bought was not what was supposed to be in the box. The old switcheroo. For the new oil filter, I'm going to put some fresh oil on the rim of it just so it gets a nice good seal in there. And I'll reapply that after cleaning it off with a rag and spin it on, get it hand tight a little past that. Good enough so that I can still remove it in the future with my hand. Then we'll put our drain plug back on and ratchet that thing back down. Not too far though. Now it's time to add some new oil. You'll notice that there's a weird little bar in here that keeps your funnel from staying in position. So I'm gonna have to hold that in place while I pour in just 4 quarts of fresh oil, checking the jug to make sure it's not too much. I recommend starting the car up and let it run a little bit just to make sure there's no leaks before you put the under cover back on there. The retainer clips should just pop right in place as long as they are still disengaged, like shown here.